Thinkific advertises 0 transaction fees on every plan. What they don't put in the headline is that if you connect your own Stripe account instead of their payment system, they charge up to 5% per sale on top. At $5,000 a month, that's nearly $400 in fees you didn't see coming. I'm going to show you exactly where that is, but Thinkific does a lot right, and I want to be fair about that first. 5 things I like, 5 things that bother me. Let's go. 1. Fast to launch. The course builder is genuinely fast. Upload your videos, add text lessons, drop in a quiz, hit publish. No coding, no plugins, no setup calls. The reason this matters is that most creators spend weeks procrastinating on tech before they launch anything. Thinkific removes that excuse. If your content is ready, you can be selling by the end of the day. 2, the student experience is polished. A lot of course platforms feel clunky on the learner side. Thinkific doesn't. The course player is clean, progress tracking is visible, certificates are built in, and it works just as well on mobile as desktop. This matters because the way your course looks to a student affects how they value it and how likely they are to complete it. A professional-looking platform makes your content look more professional by association. 3, there's an actual app store. Thinkific built a third-party app store where developers create extensions specifically for the platform. Advanced certificates, cohort tools, Zoom integration, live events. What this means for you is that when you hit a ceiling on a built-in feature, there's usually an app that fills the gap without you having to switch platforms. It keeps the core product lean while giving power users room to grow. 4, drip content and prerequisites actually work. You can lock modules until the previous one is complete or release content on a schedule. Week 1 unlocks on day 1, week 2 unlocks on day 7. This sounds basic, but a lot of platforms do it poorly or hide it behind higher plans. For anyone building a proper structured course, compliance training, a certification program, a cohort-based course, this reliability matters. It's the difference between a video library and an actual learning experience. 5, no platform transaction fees on paid plans. On every paid Thinkific plan, they take 0 cut of your sales beyond standard payment processing through Stripe or PayPal. Some competitors, Teachable's starter plan, for example, add a platform fee on every transaction on top of that. Over time, especially at volume, that difference is significant. If you're doing $10,000 a month, even a 1 or 2% platform fee is $100 or $200 you're paying just for the privilege of using the platform. Now, the 5 things that bother me. These aren't nitpicks. They're patterns that show up across hundreds of real user reviews. 1, the free plan is gone. Thinkific used to have a genuinely free plan, not a trial, an actual free tier where you could build and sell one course indefinitely. No credit card required. That's gone as of 2026. Now you get a 14-day trial, and then it's $49 a month minimum. The reason this matters is that a free plan lets you properly validate your course idea before you commit money to a platform. Without it, you're paying $49 a month to find out if Thinkific is even the right fit for you. Systeme.io still has a real free plan. So did Thinkific until they took it away. 2, 0% transaction fees. Read the fine print. Thinkific advertises 0 transaction fees on every plan. That's technically true, but only if you use their own payment system, T-commerce. If you want to connect your own Stripe account, which many creators prefer because it means direct access to their money, cleaner accounting, and avoiding vendor lock-in, Thinkific adds a surcharge on top. 5% on the basic plan, 2% on start, 1% on grow. At $5,000 a month in revenue on the cheapest plan, that's nearly $400 in fees that weren't in the headline. The 0% claim isn't false, but it's written in a way that buries the real cost for anyone using their own Stripe. 3, support quality depends on what you're paying. On the basic plan, support is a chatbot and email tickets. Live chat is reserved for higher tiers. That alone is frustrating. But the real problem is a catch-22. If you've just downgraded or canceled because of a billing issue, you simultaneously lose access to the support tier that could actually resolve your problem. This shows up constantly in reviews. People trying to dispute a charge and realizing they can no longer access live support because they just downgraded. It's not a coincidence. It's a structural issue. 4, the basic plan is more limited than it looks. When most people see $49 a month, they assume they're getting the full platform with some quantity caps. That's not what's happening. On the basic plan, you can't issue completion certificates, you can't create private or hidden courses, you have no assignment tools, no course compliance controls, and no Zoom integration. Those aren't edge case features. Certificates and private courses are things a huge proportion of course creators need from day one. You won't find that out until you've signed up, set up your course, and gone looking for the feature. At that point, you're either upgrading to $99 a month or starting over somewhere else. 5, the higher plans don't justify the jump. The basic plan at $49 and the start plan at $99 are reasonably priced, but the grow plan is $199 a month. And a lot of the features that unlock there feel like they should be available at an earlier tier. Things like removing Thinkific branding from your site, bulk student enrollment, and advanced analytics. Long-term users have flagged that pricing has crept up over the past couple of years, and existing customers have been caught mid-cycle by plan restructuring. If you start on basic and grow, the value proposition erodes faster than you'd expect before you need to make another decision. Thinkific is a solid platform for building and delivering courses. Fast to set up, clean for students, reliable. If you're primarily a teacher and marketing is secondary, it does the job well. But if you need the full feature set from day one, certificates, private courses, assignments, you're on the $99 start plan minimum, not $49. And if you're building a business that needs everything under one roof, including email and funnels, Kajabi is the more complete fit. Not sure which platform is right for your situation? I built a free tool at ddiy.co. Answer 9 questions, get a personalized recommendation in 2 minutes. Link in the description.